This entire time, I thought the threat was out there, when the true enemy was trees! You're not trapped in here with me. I'm trapped in here with you. No, wait, I got that backwards. Fucking like that? There's more where that came from. What you got? What you got? What you got? What about that? What about that? Huh? Huh? Come at me! That was a little bit startling. I didn't like that. I don't like to be startled. Oh, yay, flowers. I'm gonna go toss this trash out here. I'm gonna go get... Do I have coal here, don't I? I have 1 coal here. That's enough to put up a few more torches. Then I'm going to go back to the overworld and get some soil. Which is the stupidest thing, that I need so much soil. But I'm not doing the normal thing here. This is not how the game was meant to be played. Potatoes! Grow faster! Obey my command. Potatoes don't obey me. They don't respect me, and they're right to feel that way. This itches like hell. I got one of those replacement facial interfaces, and it's more comfortable. It's better padded, but the part where it touches your nose itches more. I may have to take a Dremel to it or something. Alright. For now, this is... Right. Where's the melons? You gonna tell me I can't grow any melons here? I don't accept it. You have to let me grow melons. Oops. That was stupid. What I really need is to fucking... Maybe pumpkins will grow. Or maybe the Nether just won't grow all kinds of crops. What the fuck was that? Maybe what I need is glowstone lamps right overhead. Immediately overhead the plant. To raise the light level to where it overcomes the Nether's shittiness. Nope, I just saw the... Nope. Okay. I need to plant something else. Apparently melons and pumpkins are not fated to be. They're not going to grow here. How come all these other things grow here, but melons and pumpkins don't? I might compromise and replant that beetroot that I scorned so viciously before, just so that I have something to plant that actually grows. I don't like beetroot. I don't want beetroot. Nobody wants beetroot. I hate to say it right in front of the fucking seeds. Their tender little ears, but it's true. How do the crops look, Henry? My name's not Henry Gringo. It's Emilio. Okay, Henry. These better not fail too. Or I will cry and frown. I'll frown so fucking hard. Okay, that fucking sucked. Now I have to go make another pick. Did I bring enough iron to the Nether? I don't want to make... Maybe I should make a diamond pick. I have enough diamonds to do whatever I want with now. Because I came across 2 veins at once. Which was a fucking bonanza, let me tell you. That was the highlight of my life, insofar as I can be said to have a life. You're looking at it right now. It's that bad. Or good. I don't know. Depending on what you want. Uh-oh. Okay, I need another one. Is it worth 2 diamonds just to have it? I need full diamond tools. I deserve the very finest that pixels on a screen have to offer. There we go. I'm not going to let a tool break and then just take that lying down. There's many things that'll take lying down, giggity goo. Tool breakage is not one of them. Ah, that's so annoying. Okay, this will grow. So now I have room for more crops than I used to. Looking pretty good. Except for that little drop of lava and fire outside. But what the fuck? We're in hell. We're in hell. And the view from this walkway is stunning. It would be better in the Java version because the draw distance would be higher. And because it's in VR, they have to rein it in a little bit to keep the frame rate high. This is totally a killer app for VR, though. I don't know why more people aren't talking about it. They've already said it's amazing, but people who love Minecraft, I don't think, if they haven't tried it in VR, don't grasp how much it improves this game in particular. It's built for the first-person experience, where you're sitting down and comfy, but you have the use of your hands, and it improves gameplay by letting you... This is more precise than a mouse. I can look independently of my cursor and do all this kind of cool shit. It immeasurably improves the experience. You know what? I'm not going to tolerate these fucking usurpers growing their leafy green subversion in my base any longer, sapping my precious bodily fluids and turning them into sap. Literally sapping my precious bodily fluids. Like a spy sapping a sentry, you might say. I mean, you wouldn't, but you might. This is really cutting it close in terms of space, but I kind of have to. This was as big as I could make this particular structure, I think. Yeah. Ah! Please go. Please go. Please go. Please go. Please go. We only have PS3 here. We only have PS3. I remember when flying through the lava would kill them. It never really made sense, but it was handy. Because, of course, they live here, so they should be immune to lava. At least this one isn't Sonic fast. That's even worse. Sometimes they're super fast and they zip around. Other times they just sit there. They just hang out. Where's my little dude? Where's my little slime friend? I need comfort right now. He left me, just like everybody else does. I don't blame them. I would leave me too. That's the correct spacing, I believe. And if this works out, it looks like it's going to. I'm going to try spacing them over here and over there. Or maybe here, yeah, here and here. Maybe, is that too close? Maybe I should just jump ahead and try it now. Will this spacing be enough? Or should I, in fact, put them even further apart? I think this will be enough. Just experimentally. If so, it means I can raise a maximum of 6 trees in this pod, which is not great. It's not great, but it's pretty good. Broke my heart to have to do that. Believe you me. Okay, this time we're going for... Will this even work because there's not enough room over here? I think that's the minimum of room. If not, we can rein them in a little bit. Oh, there's... Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aha! That's the incorrect spacing. There we go. That's correctly spaced. That's correctly spaced. More or less, I think. We'll see if it grows or not. If these have the vertical space. Because I don't need them... Do I make more... Do I get more wood by growing 3 tall trees or 6 short ones? I think it's only a difference of 1 block. Oh, math, I need you now. Faster! What do you think that I have all the time in the world? Do you think that I'm not important? You think I'm not busy? Because you're right, I'm not. It hurts. Hopefully these will all sprout and become beautiful tall trees. Tall and firm and hard, swaying gently in the nether breeze. No, they won't sway because they're inside a greenhouse. Do I need a greenhouse in the nether? Not to keep anything warm. Maybe just to keep it cool. Maybe I air condition this. Air conditioning in hell. How's that for a concept? I think I'm going to go back to the overworld and get some dirt and work on the terraforming. Because that's been the strongest response I've gotten. Most of the people who comment on my posts, not on the YouTube but elsewhere, don't really... Some of them think the buildings are cool, but most of them are intrigued by the concept of terraforming the nether. So I'm going to try to focus more on that, because that seems to be the more compelling concept of the two. I need, for practical reasons, to have a safe enclosed base where I can be sure the ghasts can't get me in order to do all that stuff, in order to... Because it used to be I didn't really need a base in the nether at all, because I could just jump through the portal. So my underwater base effectively was a base in the nether, if you see what I'm saying. But now that I have to take a boat back every time, there's actually a practical purpose to having a base in the nether, because I don't have to take the boat ride back as frequently if I bring all the shit that I need to go back here for into the nether with me and build this dedicated building to farming more of it. You see how that works. It's not rocket surgery, although it could be. I mean, rocket surgery is a fine profession. Turning, you know, sexy punk rockets into lady rockets because they feel like they were born in the wrong body. Who's going to judge you? Who's going to judge you? I'm not going to judge you. Rockets got to be who they are on the inside. It's not about your nose cone. It's not about your fins. It's about your software. Your guidance software that guides you from the U.S. military base where you're launched into the Palestinian school, which is your target. Usually. I mean, not that I really care. My ideal outcome in the Middle East is for everybody currently involved in it to be defeated somehow. Can everybody lose? Is that a possible outcome? I mean, I'm no fan of Islam, but Orthodox Judaism is not terribly pro women or pro LGBT either. If you've ever seen those stories in the news of some sheltered virginal Jew not wanting to sit next to a woman on an airplane because he feels tempted by her. And that's not a huge crime. That's not like blowing yourself up at a wedding, but that's still kind of shitty. It's a little bit shitty. They're low-key shitty. They don't get a lot of attention because they're such a small group of people and they don't really do anything that nasty, but they still have some unfortunate attitudes. Okay, soil. I guess so. I don't fucking want to waste shovel durability on soil, but I have to. That's the grand mission that we have been entrusted with by Kramdar. To gain ground for him in his never-ending battle with Kalgathu the Grainfather, as we have all read in Holy Scriptures. What was that? What is that? There was like a particle. What is that? What the what the fuck? The fuck? The fuck? What the fuck? Oh, it's from the rabbits. Physics particles going crazy. Rabbits are magic. You heard it here first. It explains everything. Their insatiable fucklust is in fact due to wizard enchantments of old, the kinds you've heard about in the ancient scrolls. You know the ones. Can you imagine if, like, because human beings have not changed much in history. There were still fart jokes in like ancient Japan. If you don't believe me, Google ancient Japan fart jokes. They had scrolls depicting fart wars between different clans that they thought were hilarious, and you wouldn't understand their laughter because they would be laughing in Japanese, but they thought that shit was hilarious, just like we do today. So for sure, there's ancient porn. There's like scrolls. Dudes had stashes of porn scrolls underneath their beds, probably. And what was on those scrolls? Like, what about a wizard? What kind of porn did wizards look at? Did they look at, like, weird manticore porn? Or, like, griffins? Probably griffins, I want to say. In fact, as an expert in this topic I just thought of 2 seconds ago, I'm going to say for sure they looked at griffins. It's getting it on with manticores. Cross-species legendary beast action. The likes of which you could only dream about until now. I don't even have... I need more torches. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. For example, I'm also not timing this, even though the last one was an hour. I get so swept up in this perfect world where nobody exists except for me. Right? Right? I don't hear or see anybody. Okay, there's nobody in here with me. Good. I'm so ornery. So very ornery. Sad and ornery me. I've got no run to confide in. Don't know the rest of... Oh, that's a lot of iron. That is a not too shabby amount of iron. Too bad that it's basically worth jack crap to me, except for to make funnels out of, because I have all diamond gear now. I'm going to make these torches. I have no coal, okay? And I have sticks. And after I make the torches, I'm going to try to slay some gas, I think. Why not? Why not try to slay some gas? They've been nothing but a thorn in my side. They know what they did. They deserve to get fucked with a little bit. If I... Is there gonna be... No, there's no diamond. Okay, then that's worthless. Ah, yes. Don't fall down on me, gravel. This never once worked. Talking to a game and willing things to happen. Surprisingly ineffective. Disappointingly, devastatingly ineffective. How come there's been no horror games that use advanced voice recognition like the kind that exists on smartphones now to listen to what players just idly say to themselves and try to guess based on keywords what they're scared of? If we're gonna have this creepy Google shit, Big Brother, spying on us, it may as well be put to some good. I have to be aware of that now too. I got OnStar in the car, so I know they're always listening. They're always listening, and I say fucked up stuff when I'm alone. Just rehearsing conversations with people. Like often I'll rehearse a time when I wished I had a wicked comeback. Stuff that's really cringe-inducing that you don't want strangers in a mission control style room to be laughing at me like, "Hey Bill, come over here, listen to this freak." You know, like, yeah, how about you? You're the stupid fuckhead. How about that? How about that, Darnell? How about that? I don't know. I don't know. Everybody does that, right? Lie to me. Say everybody does that. I don't want to feel alone in this. Good. Everybody does that. Non-existent person who didn't say anything just now. Alright. I need soil. I can't keep fucking around down here. I need... Specifically... Is this... Yes, it's soil. Yes! Yes! Don't be gravel above this. Don't be gravel above this. Thank you. It obeyed me for once. That was a pity, obey. That would be a good bad guy. I mean, we've all heard of pity sex. What about a Dark Lord who all of his minions only follow him because they pity him for being, like, really pathetic? And they want to make him feel better about himself? I mean, there's that one captain in One Piece who looks like Count Chocula. And all of his followers just want to make him feel better about himself. I guess that counts. I guess. I can throw this away. I have more wood. I wound up picking it up anyway. What's the connection between monsters and cereal? Why were there monster-themed cereals? There was like a ghost one, and there was a Frankenstein one. What's the connection? I mean, these are horrific, conceptually horrific creatures. Are we supposed to believe they would endorse a breakfast cereal? Come on. General Mills. Come on. What you playing at? Like imagine you're in the animated commercial and Booberry, the ghost, the only one with boob in his name, is hovering there next to you watching you eat it and savor every bite. And then they stop filming and Booberry leans in and he's like, "There's nothing after death. Just unfathomable infinite blackness." And then he floats off and he's, "Hee hee hee, I'm Booberry." I don't really need more. I need more soil. right now. I don't need more stone. And I can always use more iron to make those fucking... If I ever get around to it, if I ever get around to making those funnels, which I swear I will at some point. I don't want to throw that away. I don't want to throw that away. I can throw... No. Mushrooms are too precious. But everything here is too precious to throw away. I love you all too much. I'll throw away the stove. Damn it. Damn it, come on. There we go. That's only 13. Only 13 soil. I can afford this. There isn't encumbrance in Minecraft. I'm appreciative. That. Imagine if you went slower and slower the more you carried. This dude is ripped apparently, because look at how much he's carrying and he can run at full speed. Like his thighs must just be like winter Christmas hams. Winter hams, whatever. I don't think that's a thing. Smelt that fucking iron. I have plenty of coal to take into the Nether with me now, so I don't have to worry about that. I have some soil. I may as well go. May as well just go, and I'll get the iron, which I don't really need right away when I come back. That submarine is such a cock tease. Because there will never be actual drivable submersibles in this game, except in mods. And it would be so easy to add. It would work so much like the boat. And having a little 3x3 submersible that could drive between underwater structures would be so tight. I want it. I want it, and that's all my reasoning for why it should be added. I guess people who build underwater are not numerous enough to justify that. I still want it. The heart wants what it wants. There we go. Put this up here. And I have enough soil that I can go start building up the oasis. And after that I'm going to call it quits, because I've probably been playing for 30 minutes already. That simple. You just layer it right down. No fucks given. Well, maybe like 1 or 2 fucks. Gotta keep that human touch to show that you still care. You know what I'm playing a lot lately is MAME, arcade ROMs. Especially any game that involves sprite scaling. Because that shit was a goddamn wizard mystery to me when I was like 10 or 12. I loved arcade games like Space Harrier and Hang On and Galaxy Force 2, which kind of tried to simulate a 3D looking environment using sprites and line scroller based terrain. Not even mode 7. Not even mode 7 yet. Games like what was that? Not Rad Racer, the other one, the Atari one, Road Blaster, which led me to believe wrongly that in the future there would be cities under domes. You lied, Road Blaster. How could you lie to me? I thought arcade games were a trustworthy source of futuristic predictions. Hey, oh, of course not. That's just nether quartz. That's just nether quartz. Still, I may as well mine it out while I'm here. That's coming along. I'm not going to do the whole gorge because that's going to eat up all my soil, and I want to finish the upper layer first. The absurdity of what I'm doing is kind of enjoyable. I'm like painting over hell and pretending it's not under there. What you can't see can't trouble you. Pretty soon it's going to be bizarre. It's going to be like a idyllic natural pasture, but with hell spawn creatures frolicking across it and flying through the sky. I don't know what to do about the ceiling though. I guess that's always just going to be there. It's just going to be there and be part of the landscape. You fuckers. Why do they have golden swords? What's the lore behind that? Is there any? I can put more torches around now. I really have to use, once there's enough grass, I'm going to put glowstone down to provide light, and then I'm going to use green carpet to cover the glowstone the same way I do in the nature domes underwater. A lot of the same techniques can be reused here. I certainly don't want all the light coming from torches forever. It does not look legit. Oh, it's casting shadows. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. Wizards did that too. They're to blame for a great many things. Why is the lighting so fucky here? Is that because of an update? It better not be. Good enough. Good enough. That should be enough for the grass to spread. It's going to take a long ass time, but eventually this will be like a meadow or a valley. Picture it in your mind's eye. Try to picture all this green. Maybe I should use a couple blocks of grassy soil just to seed so it spreads from multiple places at once. What do you think? I think you should eat the corn out of my shit. I wasn't asking you, Bane. Nobody cared who I was. Until you put on the mask, I know. You keep saying that. I don't understand why. I want to get up high and look at my cool fucking buildings. And then quit. After I'm back inside and safe. Look at this shit. Look at what has been built so far. What has science done? Has science gone too far? Yes or no? I mean, that seagull with biceps. Okay, science maybe went too far that time. But this shit, a city in hell. That's going to be the next Bioshock game. I mean, they've done a flying city. They've done an underwater city. They haven't done underground yet. That would be kind of cool. But then that's kind of what Fallout is about. So that would be well-worn ground. Unless it's literally like a city inside of a giant cavern or something, or suspended from the ceiling of the cavern. You can do that underground. But what about a city in hell? What about... Maybe they don't need to call it hell. They could just call it like a eldritch dimension or something. But humans try to build a civilization there. I got rid of that one little piece. It looks better, doesn't it? Doesn't it? I think so. I'm comforted. This cute little building over here is just a nice little adjacent pod of extra grow space, which I'll continue to expand this way. Literally right over here. I'll have to clear out this entire... I don't know if that's feasible. I'll have to do a lot of fucking digging for that to work. I might, though. I might put up with it. That might be worth it. That would be kind of boss if I managed it. There's not a lot of other places I can expand to. I could expand straight up if I made like a tower, but that would look really stupid. I'd have to destroy my sweet ass... I should check on my mushrooms. I'd have to destroy my shroom dome. Oh, fuck! Go away, Nebulon. Nobody likes your style. Well, any new mushrooms yet? Fucking nothing. Except for that sweet ass ghast outside. Who cannot see me, thank goodness. Every so often they should just drop a turd straight down, because it would be funny. Especially if gas turds were rare and extremely valuable. Because if their tears have magical properties, why not their turds? That's the burning question which science has yet to answer. Prove against that, atheists. That's my new favorite thing to say. Well, that's it for this time. This has been another dispatch from hell. Slowly but surely things get comfier and nicer to look at here. Hopefully within the next 10 videos I have more to show for my work. I'll have this filled out. I'll have this all planted. Oh, the view is cool from here to the other building. And I'll have more buildings. I need more buildings for this to... Oh, hey! I can expand that way. From the upper floor to the top of that little hill right there. That's perfect. That's a perfect place to build another, like, short tower like this one. Little tower pod. Why not? I never thought of expanding that way because there wasn't really anything but open space. But then I see that fucking... I gotta go check this out. I gotta go check what the height is like. I like them using a mixture of ladders and stairs. That gives you more variety of things to do. Okay, this is too high. It's right down there. I need to go down a floor or two. Is this the right height? Still too high, I think. One more floor. This is just the second floor up. This is the perfect height. This is the perfect height to expand from. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of expansion. This is going to be another long video because I can't quit. I don't know how to convince myself to quit. It's on the wheat floor. I got to remember that. I have to remember it's on the wheat floor. I have glass. I have stone slabs. I have everything I need to build at least the walkway. At least the walkway. I don't have any doors. Do I have any wood? Or did I leave wood in the overworld? I have wood. I can make a door. I don't need a door. What am I doing? Because I'm going to make a 3x3 tunnel. Okay. I'm hyped. Do I have nether brick? I don't. I need nether... Shit! I'm excited. I need nether brick to build the tunnel entrance. There we go. Huh. Okay, whatever. There we go. The Oculus hands are still doing that weird flickery thing. Only when I'm in Oculus Home. For some reason. Oh yeah, it's a pig. Okay. Is that where the... Where's the tunnel come from? There's no set place for it to come from. I think... Let me try this. Ah! Good, it only hit a pigman. Savage. I don't mean the pigman was a savage. I mean what I said was savage. I was trying to break out. Nope, you're trapped in here with me. You're like the villagers. I brought you here to live a new life. And live it you shall. Uh-oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Is it? I don't think so. I don't think that's how it is on the other one. Ah! No! Stop blowing up my crops! Why won't you go? Why won't you go the... Oh, wait a minute. I have a bow now. Hell yeah. I only have 8 arrows. Yes! Fuck off, Ghast! Let that be a lesson to you! Go tell your Ghast brothers that Zamboro says they're gay! Even you. Yes! Finally I can slay these motherfuckers. They know what they did. They deserve it. Don't cry for them. They already cry all the time anyways. Maybe they're humans from the future who colonized the Nether and then mutated into Ghast. And they're trying to warn us. A film by M. Night Shyamalan. Shyamalan. Shmoobaloob. Okay. Duck down so I don't fall. I think that's fine. That's fine too. This is fine. This is how it's supposed to be. I don't really need these. They don't really tell me anything that I can use in the Nether. This is evenly spaced. You got 2. Yep, that's alright. This is going to be cool. I'm going to have like walkways from different levels of the same building going to different structures. That's actually really neat. I like it. That's kind of the look I was going for. I wanted a more 3-dimensional look. I couldn't do that underwater because the water's too shallow. You kind of have to build everything on the same level and not have more than 2 floors. Or it reaches up close enough to the surface that it's like, why am I building underwater when the surface is so fucking close that I can touch it? It's not going to be perfectly on top of that. But whatever, I can have some supports that go down or something. Whatever, this is looking good. I just need to plan out what kind of building is this going to be. I've done octagon, I've done square. Maybe a livestock module, but then I can only really bring chickens because I can only get eggs into the Nether. Unless I push animals through the fucking portal. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll have a domed-in animal farm. But then they'll despawn. They'll fucking despawn. And all my hard work will be for nothing. Maybe just a nature dome. I don't know. Now, what do I really need? Is the question. I need a auto smelter here. I think I can put that on the ground floor though. And if I can't because of the vertical room, then I can put it in its own much smaller module. Maybe that's exactly what will fit on this little hill here. Maybe. I kind of want to put it right next to the tunnel that goes into the Nether mine, however, because then it's close to where I'll be bringing all my ores back from. It's cool just to have the walkway so far, though. Like having these multi-level walkways is something I haven't done since Sky Station Vesta, which was my floating sky colony, which everybody gave up on because I bit off more than I could chew, and I relied on other people to do my work. I built this giant ring, like a halo ring, but instead of being the inside of it was nature, it was like flat. It was like one of those hipster frisbees, and the surface of it was all natural stuff. But I wanted to make the underside curved, and it was really hard to figure out how to do that. So eventually, people just gave up and stopped building it. And I built the first quarter of it to show them how to make it. I don't blame them though; it got really difficult towards the end. So they were just like, fuck this, this is too hard, I'm not getting any enjoyment out of it. If I had just made it flat instead of curved, it would have been easy enough to build that people would not have gotten burned out on it so easily. And that would have been badass. It was so massive. It was so massive that you could get lost in a forest and not know you were in the sky until you reached the edge of it. Imagine that. Imagine that was almost as cool as the domes in Triton Colony that were underwater. It was so massive that if you spawned there, you couldn't see the sky because you were in a jungle biome and there were jungle trees. And it was large enough that you could walk for like a good couple seconds before you emerged and could see that you were in an underwater dome. So it really felt like its own little mini world, like it was supposed to from the beginning, basically. That was the vision. That was the whole idea behind it. And the different views you get of the greenhouse and other buildings from different altitudes afforded by these walkways is going to be part of the, maybe the coolest part of it, I think. This is going to be one of my favorite Nether bases, I think. I built a bunch of really resource expensive. I made the mistake of making it out of quartz. So in order to build it, I needed to keep making quartz blocks, which take a lot of quartz to make one block. So it was very slow going. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. I should have made it out of easily mineable materials like I'm doing right now. Live and learn. That one hurt. That was painful. I think one more. And I think this is where the arch has to be. Not the golden arches of the delicious and value-priced meals offered by McDonald's Corporation, but rather a nether brick arch. Can you imagine if I started doing sponsorships despite the fact that nobody would ever pay me to sponsor their product on this channel, but I just started doing it anyway? Probably they'd actually like call or email me and ask me to stop because they didn't want to be associated. It should be kind of jokes, kind of funny in its own way, for its own reasons. I think I'm going to build something that's like non-standard. Either it's going to be an oval shape, pill-shaped dome, or the nature area. Although there's a lot of space over there, I could extend it to sit on that flat space over there. And I think that would be fine. I think that would kind of work. That accomplishes a lot. Oh, here we go. Huh. Okay. This is the height that I chose to build at. I have to mine this shit out now. It'll bring it down to the same height as that. That's too perfect. I can build a fucking fuck-off massive building if I figure out a way to roll this part into a larger structure and have it look aesthetic. I have to put brick down. I'll know it's not down there. I'll know it. Nobody will be able to see, but I'll know. I'll know. I can't have that. I was gonna quit like an hour ago. I don't have a problem. I can quit when I want to. I just don't want to quit right now. Ain't the boss of me. Only Tony Danza is the boss of me. Of my sexy body and heart. With his Italian charm. Fuck. Well, whatever. I'm just gonna put brick over it. This is gonna cost me a lot more resources than if I just put stone slab down and didn't care that there was netherrack under it. But I have to do it. I also have to... No, I don't have to do that. Don't I, though? Don't I? Yes, I do. Hold on. There we go. All is now right with the world. And eventually... Maybe I can fill it in. I can fill in what it needs to sit on here. That's cheating, kind of. I'm modifying the landscape to fit the building. But you know what? What the fuck ever. It's my hot body. I do what I want. Really? Well, we can at least... Oh, shit. That was not intentional. Whoa, it's as if I was in some kind of fake VR Matrix world for a second there. Good thing that's not true, and I just hallucinated everything. Oh, somebody broke the door. They actually got out, and I need to build steel, or I mean iron doors, so that they're trapped here forever and can never get out. Let me look at it from up here. Okay, that's pretty badass, you have to admit. The different level walkways. I think I'm going to have it come around here and we round on this end and then go up over and then that way and maybe bend into a larger structure that sits on that big flat area. I think so. I think so. And if it extends far enough this way, I can get rid of that staircase and just have it connect directly to the interior of the building. That seems like it could be pretty tight, in my opinion. It's my channel, so, you know, my opinion is automatically correct on all issues. I actually like the lava and fire there as scenery, so I'm not going to do anything to fix those. Anyway, that's what I've built for now. I'm going to have to do a lot more labor that I want to save for a different video before that is anything resembling another building. But look at this fucking construction that's taking place. I've got this building connected by that skyway. I've got this building which is going to be connected by this skyway. I've got the whole greenhouse down there. This is really growing. This is turning into something fucking sweet. You have to admit. You have to. Or otherwise I'll come to your house. And I'll suck on your toes. One at a time. While talking to you like this. How does that feel, Batman? Sucking on your wee little tootsies. Is that really... I mean, I guess I know that's a thing, but that's weird. That's a fairly mainstream fetish, too, is foot fetishes. But it's always mystified me just as much as most of the other ones. What is sexy about a foot? It's like a weird, deformed hand that evolved so we could walk on it. Is that what's sexy about it? Is that actually... Like, just hearing me say that makes certain people hot? Like, what's the deal? What's the deal with foot fetishes? Yeah! Foot fetishes are hot! Did they give you a boner, Skeletor? How dare you! That's my thing! What's the deal with this talking skeleton? Why is Bane here? What's the deal with that? Oh, Seinfeld! I loved you in B-Movie! If it's all the same to you, I'd rather pretend that movie was never made. It's your finest work! Wow, you're a faggot! Seinfeld, my goodness. That's not very LGBT friendly! What's the deal with LGBT? That's not the order in the alphabet those letters go in. What kind of sandwich is an LGBT anyway? Lettuce. Greens, I guess. Bacon and tomato. Is that it? Is it just a BLT, but they call them greens? Is that... Because I thought it had something to do with sodomy. What's the deal with sodomy? The Bible very clearly forbids it. Our Lord of hosts Yahweh does not look kindly upon men who lie with other men as they would with women. I thought you were Jewish, Seinfeld. Jews for Jesus? What's the deal with that? I don't know. You seem to be the expert on what the deal is with various things. B-movie! That's not a question. You just said the title of the movie. What's the deal with Minecraft? You mine and you I guess that's why it's called Minecraft. That's the deal with it. That's the deal with Minecraft. Mystery solved. I already want him gone. I'm sorry. What's the deal with my sexy oiled up nipples? You just want to pop them in your mouth like milk duds, don't you? No, I really, really don't. What's the deal with that? Is it because I'm Jewish? No, it's not. It's not a religious or an ethnic thing. Can it be? Can you shout anti-Semitic slurs at me while you sexually play with my nipples? What's the deal? What's the deal with that? Yeah, I'm starting to like this guy. You would, Skeletor, you would. It sounds like you. That's the Skeletor that I know and love. I knew it! Passion vindicated. Boner status at half chub, 50% erect, and growing! That's tight. I don't care who you are. If those trees grow and that actually works out and I can grow 6 of them at a time, that's going to be tight too. That's going to greatly speed things up. Because I won't need to go to and I actually need to get wood pretty freaking frequently to make torches out of. I just wish there was a way I could farm soil. How I mine for fish. What's the deal with hitting like and subscribe? You don't really like it, and you don't get anything in the mail. What's the deal? I'm sorry. I'd like to apologize to everyone who's watched this video. I'm prepared to offer a full refund by PayPal if you accept PayPal or Bitcoin. And that's all for this time. I've probably gone way over time because there's just so much shit I wanted to do. And there's so much shit yet to do. I started on the new building. That's exciting. That's going to look tight as hell when that's done. Just because I'll have all these different structures interconnected exactly as I wanted them to look. Ah, excitement, excitement! What's the news?